commons. It's also the only zebra people queue up to cross, hoping that they and their companions might be magically isolated and captured in the same way those original four mates were all those years ago. The crossing is also to the acute frustration of corporate bean counters keen to look at every possible way in which musical history might be monetized, one destination of historical interest in London that remains free. London is not short of historical attractions. Londoners are used to seeing reluctant processions of adolescents being ushered in organised parties through the baleful portals of the Tower of London or beneath the improving colonnade of the National Gallery. The difference with this site of cultural and historical interest is that these young people have come under their own steam and of their own volition, in groups of 2 and 3, and since there are not even any signs to indicate what they have come looking for, this may even have involved some effort. No guidebook has sent them here. No teacher has prodded them in this particular direction. They come because they want to, and they come without the expectation of actually seeing anything more spectacular than what they do see as they round Grove End Road. The house itself, a solid Victorian family villa, which has been steadily extended over the years to accommodate the changing shape of the business that is carried on behind its facade, is of no great distinction. The 2 iron gates which separate its small car park from the road outside are heavy enough to discourage anyone minded to just drop in and check out the place. If they pressed their case further, they would be greeted by signs sternly pointing out that photography of any kind is not permitted within the building. In the basement of the address next door, which houses some of the studio's considerable back-office functions, is a gift shop where tourists can purchase T-shirts, tea mugs, or a leather ticket-to-ride card holder for their travel card. A considerable number of the younger visitors feel the need to add their message of devotion to the thousands of others which cover the low wall outside. Every month, Westminster Council, keen to placate those local taxpayers who feel that graffiti, even of the sort seeking to assert a spiritual connection between the late John Lennon and Pedro from Argentina, lowers the tone of the neighbourhood, sends a team of painters to whitewash the wall, and the scribbling starts all over again on a clean sheet. It would not be accurate to say these scribblers have been drawn here by nostalgia. Most of the people who take this journey are far too young to remember Britpop, let alone the Beatles. They have been brought up in an altogether different world. In the sense that they conduct much of their lives online, they're also what we call digital natives, children of the iPhone, who have grown up with the idea that a few clicks on their handheld device can conjure any entertainment experience. All the music they consume has been assembled by a person or persons using some form of computer and can be accessed in the same way. Where and when it originated seems neither here nor there. Yet they know some remarkable things have taken place where they are now standing. Furthermore, they come to this particular London pavement like pilgrims of long ago, drawn by the opportunity to momentarily genuflect and reenact something which occurred in the same few feet in a few minutes during a lunch hour over 50 years earlier. They're additionally attracted by the idea that this crossing sits outside a very special place where things occurred which could only be done in a place of this kind. Religions have been based on flimsier foundations. They can see in their mind's eye John, Ringo, Paul and George crossing that